Okay, welcome back to another episode of The Final Act.
Hello.
Hi. To all of you, we're sure you enjoyed the recent Star Wars Day. Alex, did you have any plans for Star Wars Day, or just chill, do nothing?
What was what day?
Wednesday.
4th of
Was a
May?
Wednesday.
It was a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I remember doing something on Star Wars Day. I just can't remember what.
But
I
did you
don't-
send
I
out
don't-
messages saying
I
Happy
don't-
Star Wars?
I sent out a lot of messages saying Happy May the 4th.
Be with you.
Yeah, May the 4th. be with you.
Happy May the 4th.
Happy May the 4th. I think I sent one to Warren as well.
And yourself, or
Yeah, actually, yeah. I even got messages from the ex
from the ex?
saying
That's
Happy
nice.
Birthday 4th as well.
And delete.
I was actually driving down to Nelspruit and my phone beeped and said, "Don't forget today's Star Wars Day," and I had nobody to send
And you crashed
messages
your car.
at 5 in the morning.
Okay.
Just want to look at news that's come out. Wolverine 3, they say that they've found their new villain for the movie. A gentleman by the name of Boyd Holbrook from Narcos. I've never seen the show. Have you watched it?
Narcos.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, so we actually don't know who this Boyd Holbrook guy is
Nope.
at all.
Mm-mm.
Underworld 5 getting its title. Blood Wars returning Kate Beckinsale
Okay.
as a gentleman. Are we excited for Kate Beckinsale in tight leather? Or are we sick of Underworld?
I'm for it. I like her in tight leather. doing her thing.
You know what they should do? I know it's like a serious film, but they should do a Deadpool vibe where it's like the pants like.
Yeah, which is like
But,
it's like super defined and accentuates like her ass and tits.
I think it already did.
No, but
like
more.
more,
But
like
more.
like the suit only physically like starts just above the hip sort of thing.
No, I'm keen. I enjoyed the first two. I enjoyed the first two a lot.
Was there a third one? It was a different actor.
I
in the
think the
third
third one was a prequel.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
and it a-
Rise
and
of the
it-
Lycans.
Yeah, and it was I believe it was a different actor.
Then
And,
It was a different actress, yes.
Yeah, it was the chick from, if you guys watch it, the Last Ship.
Wasn't she from Strike Back?
She was in Strike Back season 1, and she's in the current Last Ship by Michael Bay. I think she's cool. I dig her, but anyway, that's a different actress. No, I'm excited. I guess what I liked about Underworld is they took the concept of the vampire werewolf thing, where the werewolf curse was excruciating. They would rip off their own skin to
Oh, yeah,
transform.
that's
Thing.
cool.
I liked that. That was cool, and the premise was cool. And obviously, Kate Beckinsale's always a plus. So yeah, I'm down.
But I think in general, the wolves when they were changed to, or the humans were changed into lichens, they always their bones would break, and
Yeah,
even when Jack Nicholson played in Wolf, the pain that he went through, the
it's very old, but
transformation.
yes. Yeah.
Then rumors after X-Men Apocalypse, they're going to start with Jean Grey's adaptation of the Dark Phoenix, because looking at how X-Men 3: The Last Stand sucked. The beauty of X-Men is that you can go and change the timelines.
You mean the beauty of the what was it?
Days of Future
Days,
Past.
I almost said
Days
Days of
of
Tomorrow.
Days of Tomorrow.
Days of Future Past, yeah.
But we've all known in X-Men, like we said before, the timelines can always change.
Yeah.
So now, in X-Men 3, The Last Stand, we had Jean Grey become the Phoenix, and she died, and
Well, she was killing everyone, and everyone could
Yeah,
stop her was
then
Wolverine. But
took
it
her
was,
to her spine with these claws.
it was a play on things though. It was more a case of, besides the fact he physically was the only one who could do it.
Mm.
Well, considering she wasn't really trying to kill him, it was a case of the only one that could actually defeat you was your loved one.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they played with.
Mm.
So, but yeah, no, I'm she makes fart noises. I'm keen though for it. I think the chick they picked, I can't remember her name now. I just know it's Sansa Stark. I think it's Sansa Stark from Game of Thrones.
her name is Sophie Turner.
Okay, there. In Game of Thrones season 1 through 3, everyone wants her to die. Let's just be honest. But her character's changed, and I think they've picked the right person now. She's got obviously the natural. I think it's natural hair color.
Yeah, she's natural redhead.
Yeah, it fits, and she's grown up more like in terms of her look. She's like grown into her physical looks and everything. From what the trailers look like, she's
Well, that's
right.
the beauty of the casting agents. They saw a gem in her from the
Yeah.
beginning, where the rest of us looked at her and said, "Ugh."
Yeah, well, we were all wanting her to die in Game of Thrones, but yeah, no, I'm cool. I think it's cool. I think they stuffed up the Phoenix vibe in the Last Stand, and hopefully this one works out. and then she's Phoenix for the next 4 films. Maybe, I don't know. So, yeah.
Star Wars Han Solo film.
Yeah.
News coming out 2018. They've picked their Han Solo.
Oh, the younger. I saw a photo of him.
Alden Ehrenreich.
I saw a photo of him. I don't know who he is.
I don't know how to pronounce his surname. The only movie I know he was in
Rake
was,
as in like a rake.
Yeah, but it looks like it's kind of a German surname.
Right.
Right.
Right. Aaron Reich. Yeah, like. Yeah.
He's part of that, right?
He's the only movie
SS.
I know him from was from Beautiful Creatures. It's also like a vampire kind of
Beautiful
film.
Creatures. Wasn't that with what's her name from High School Musical? Or was that Beast?
No, that's Beast.
Oh, okay.
Then
She's pretty.
Check out Sophie Turner.
you only realize he's so between is now.
He doesn't watch.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so he's like.
So I'm just like,
He doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
yes,
so no.
crucify me.
No. Okay, look, this is it now. Season 1, like check that one. Season 1. In
Yeah.
season 1, everyone wanted her to die.
Yeah, everyone was like, she's a squealy little brat.
Yeah, she always
Hey, you
whines.
know, it's
She blossomed.
she blossomed into song.
Then the
Sexual
next,
songs.
She looks so draggy in that picture. But
the next topic that we have is The Flash losing its director.
was she ever nude in Game of Thrones?
Sorry, what? Huh? I got 2 questions.
Was she ever nude in Game of Thrones?
No, she was too young.
No.
Don't care.
The only one who was getting a lot of nudes, which was the blonde chick, the queen, dragon of mother of dragons.
The mother
Jeez,
of dragons.
I can't speak English anymore. She had quite a few nudes, and apparently from season 2.
Khaleesi, right?
Yeah, I can't remember her real name. Not talking about the
I'm
character.
just googling Mother Dragon. So
No, Mother of Dragons, the other. So she did a lot, but then I think it was season 2 or season 3. She put in a request to
She
not
said
do
no
any
more
more
nude
because she wants to be seen for her acting and
isn't
not
this the
nudity.
bitch in fucking
She was
Genesis?
the new Genesis, yeah.
Terminator
Yeah.
Genesis.
Linda Hamilton's role is Sarah Connor.
I would have been like, oh, you want to take nudes out of your contract? No,
Denied.
denied.
What was
Listen,
it?
that was the opening scene for Game of Thrones. Remember, she was in the bath.
Yeah, I do. Why would I forget? that?
I think he's telling me.
That's what caught
That's
a
what
fire.
everybody saw that and was like, "Hey, we're watching this show."
But this watching this show
So
forever.
I was saying, The Flash loses its director, Seth Graham Smith, over creative differences with Warner Brothers.
Okay.
Does that show that there seems to be a crisis at Warner Brothers now?
No, it's at a pun. Crisis on 2 heads.
But
I don't know. I never take that as like a crisis or a problem. I just see it as he saw it one way and they see it another way. And
creative differences.
considering it's their property, he can't exactly. Like, in fairness, the only person at this point, even though people had a lot of issues with Batman and Superman, the only people that can possibly give their input and the studio takes into consideration would be Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan.
And looks like it's going to be Ben Affleck as well, because he's an executive producer going forward.
Well, for Batman and stuff, yeah.
Well, for Justice League, he's being brought in as an executive
Well, then
producer.
he has says, well, that's just because he won them Oscars.
And
but
Chris Terrio is also going to be coming in on a full-time
Yeah,
basis.
it's probably just a case of maybe. Look, one of the biggest issues of Batman and Superman people had was it was too dark and brooding, and then. Yeah, well, that was one of the issues, and maybe he wanted to make, because like the TV show Flash, as much as it's
Light-hearted.
yeah, it's got a dark moment, it's kind of like
Dark
Arrow,
moment, yes.
but maybe they wanted to kind of do similar because that's Flash's character. He's very upbeat, so maybe that's what they wanted to do, and they were like, no, we have a style. Look at Aquaman, he's got that hardcore look already with the body paint and all that shit. So
Well, in essence, they have to do it because everybody laughs at Aquaman. Everybody thinks he's the funniest superhero ever. And now Zack Snyder's saying, actually, he's badass.
yeah, well,
And
that's
doing the
what
show.
Momoa was saying. He doesn't care what people are saying about Batman Superman. One, as far as I know, he enjoyed the movie, but obviously, I'm assuming he would. He was just saying they're bringing the most badass Aquaman you can possibly think to screen. So, but yeah, in my answer, I don't think it's a problem. Creative differences could literally be
Because
just
Wonder
how
Woman
he
lost
saw it.
their original director and they brought
Yeah.
in somebody else.
But
And
that
now
chick.
it's the same with Flash.
Yeah, I mean, you hear about it all the time. People dropping and changing. I mean, look at The Hobbit as an example. It was Guillermo del Toro who was supposed to do the directing of the movie.
Just to correct you, Ben Affleck's never won an Oscar for Best Director. He won a Golden Globe.
No, but he
But
won for
he-
producing and writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was for Argo.
Yeah.
But he also didn't he also win the screenplay award, Oscar for his first film, which was Good Will Hunting.
Yeah,
that was
and
screenwriting as well.
yeah,
right?
that was
that's
base
what I
writing,
said, writing.
screenwriting, and
Screenplay.
directed screenplay.
If you look at Guillermo del Toro, he was supposed to do The Hobbit,
Yeah.
and then he had to pull out because of
Other
Pacific Rim and stuff.
Yeah.
And they waited like 2 or 3 years or something to do.
Yeah,
the
because
movie.
that movie got put on hold for some
Yeah,
random reason, and
and
he was like, "I have
like
other shit to do."
Yeah.
Is that why Peter Jackson says that The Hobbit was actually a failure in his
Well,
mind?
another phase that they didn't actually know what they were doing.
Yeah, it
they
wasn't
were just
finished when
going
they
along with
started.
it because Guillermo del Toro had a vision and they were going in his style, and Peter Jackson doesn't have that style.
Yeah.
So basically, you've spent 3 years, 2 to 3 years building this concept, and now suddenly
You got to do like a left turn.
we have to
onto
go
this
here.
one.
So a lot of it was as they go along. I mean, it could still work in the end, but
But Lord of the Rings was better,
Oh,
in
by
my
far.
opinion.
Like
Yeah, it was.
the best way to explain like what's happening with that is like I don't know if we should stop because
just continue, I guess.
like the best way to describe like direction of how stuff changes and stuff is like look at Call of Duty, because that's like the one thing that comes to mind now because the new one's coming out, and it's like one studio made this game, everyone loves it. One studio made this game, and everyone hated it. So it's just like the different directions of the director and shit. So